ama atu asempa no a eye etue aduonu enum nchichemu aduasan num ose adano meka kire wo se akomode me no ama me bibi wa ama maduane ani ejaba be se ya sauce wa mama mahyeyan ya yare wa me sika amfa nko ayansabia na dia MPP fo ayei ya dia as a regional chairman regional party na mu bo MPs na baso yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawomi abaso Ohene Kennedy Japan abaso aye national party Justin Kodu abaso anu obi na po miankasa minua na po abaso Patrick Wama abaso nu obi bia oba ha bia no yebo abaso na bossa de mamu no say yenya habada jesedwa no yesi asan ye ja haba yenya habada akaya sidi ba kokura ye de bebramo na media de sradia sonko adi ama o mampanyini John Dramani Mahama sai na danroma de oyama ketafo no de oyama katamantofo no aduru asante Manso so wadanroma wunum say yetua tax pa eti ade a yehwehwe ne sa
ya Oman Ghana ho adwuma na yesai Oman Ghana adwuma dwa kan na se no so se enye nipa baako asade na emu no ene wo a woto aba na wo hwe ne mu se tumi a wodi ama Oman pani na afa mra se bega fo wo veso aso no wo mo di tumi no e ba ye adwuma so na eso atinya ba mfa so e be ama wo no so no abusua onso wo asade ne asodie sese wo ye me amete anso masodie ene masade enso e wo ho afi Oman pani ni na afa empanimfo so a yapani tumi kakra de ahye wo nsa no so asodie kese ne asodie mapa enso e do ho a yakra ne mu se wo mbetimi ayo bere nyina ne nkamfo ne yaka ne nyina babu a yatimi aboa apagya wo man agina anamo papa so ama wo man no so atimi afa entoma papa free 1992 yade constitutional government ekra wo man mfuruma no ene entoma pa ye pede fra wo man no semprebre minumie no agi atomo se eye minumie no asede ene asodie se timi boa emfa wo ne party to wo abemu ene enjia wo do de ba no yetimi aboa no ne yetenetene no baabi ese kwina ni mu nyina no e be ne sa bepepe baabi ese abona baso so yetimi abona baso a anka wo man no ebe tumpo pempenso wo mu yi etimi ede du pempenso papa awie yi ye mu akwanya na watimi ede yi edisa enkomo ni akakwa ya faso ama wo man Ghana enso etimi ayekra bekwe and of course Oman Mpuntuo live and awie yi ewo Wutumi Radio 101.3 the national so say there are some technical challenges with the Western Diamond Television and technicians no egusu a wo mo eye ho adwuma asen ho na wo mbe wie ho adwuma ye no na ye be get back on air no ye be ma waso atimi ate and Tuesday the 15th day of April 2025 in the year of our Lord awie ya ba se ye ba aba the sum Medindi Osikani Frimpong Manso and awie asedemo rampimu asiedu en confirm production team no members ni na no wo ba timi abo adwuma so nei asenaka sia nkoma ochirema ba ASNTL the radio PRO thank you so much Yaro medase Yamishrao Samuel Jingo thank you Kelly thank you Mana Break air technician on duty Mana Break medase executive producer very mapa na kunedu abupra adaroma awie ahye esinkonya yade Oman Mpuntuo dwuadie enso eba ababeja wo baabi bia wo bia beba cha okay na share so say ubetimi de WhatsApp and a text message aba 0248071174 0248071174 they are live on all our social media platforms. It's a way to Facebook and your Western Diamond TV. wo like your page no ana wonya daje watimi atro comment no e dey atum e dey amane e me pa cho wi a copy link na share my na afofra aka enso entimi enya broadcast yi so emfa so and all that chance so they are live on YouTube Western Diamond TV subscribe to their YouTube channel no afa TikTok also they are very active and so e wo the bacha area in komono e tiawa President John Dramani Mahama ya to amama no a ye ne to kan Ghana akonya kese ne so no some 100 days nie na say na amamuo no emprempra ye kese wo Ghana ni na wo tie ye wo a wo hwe yen so e kosan e de amount we the minister say wie ama ene ya ye kese wa ko address e ye o ma emu ni nyina with regards to the state of the nation. And all that chance the budget statement and economic policy so and wada what is my finance minister mane commercial de fie e de san common enso e ko tuga afa parliament so atena se e de ho abobo amene ya kase o ma approve ya budget no a ene e kwanu ba bia de ama president John Dramani Mahama se asese otimi e sha asese oye etuma na appointment o make ya no ba ko a emprepre ya kase with regards to the MMDCs no raise some concern yebisasa ene Zuba o se Richard Oforia ajema buadio se wan Kumasi mayor no sabi aburu enifa no ofiri baaye aha wati wo memu ha na o wa shanterete wo huru tumaten a ene me ame wo fa sampan eye na yei aya sabu aye bisa ene awiei be ba chawo Kumasi mayor ya dado ada wo mko approve no na woso eye afnamu so ayese wa baba bege dobetimi aye bia ba Kumasi nso etimi afa ne tuma papa efra ade etin ya wo se ene emma wo moto ade ewo eye kemi ene eye kasai ebi mo de ejatonde na ba be group pavement so a wo airton enti wono no as a million no ne obetimi ya ye de tu saa ade na sene se enfiawo wode emaba ekose enfuo mu wode maba ekose krezi mu na wadon owi ode mekosama fa ho meswa kakra esurisa kakra na fe wode afa eye enfia na wadon no e o krezi na anampo enfuo mu na wa made the 4 man 2 weeks se wo mo free eye pavement no so ma obi ameto ade ewo Kumasi Mpuntuo so pavement ne so na wo e be kire wo se wo ton ade ewo pavement ne so no wo ma wo ne mrantie no akrentia wo ade asi so e ka wa chimpre pa ama wo sua nyansa hu se ane pavement so nya da bia na diga we eye Richard Ofori ajiba mwadi Kumasi beyo esi e friend Zuba o se dia Zuba o se Zaba o se Ziba o se wa was it yes in the no once you do a day, but say we will seriously flog hawkers who still trade on pavement after the 2-week grace period I have given them. Now, yeah, Bisasa, to me, bang, and a mayor, I can say, Zuba says, Zaba was a wine, Richard Oforia Jimamwedi, Kumasi Mayor, no, and why? As I saw what you can feel, and the poor air. Kumasi Mpuntuo so e ma no amoto ade e o ka kwan no no e ko bomb chimba e pam o mu freye pavement so be ba chawo the referee chawo democratic dispensation mu ana e asebo na ye bisa e asebo a ye bisa e bia na unya nt video no ye but e na me more opportunity na ene yakwa kan ye tie video no the froba o ka eye the pomposity and I feel the arrogant posture. Zuba was a why Kumasi Mayor and the air Kasa, sir, and yet Kumasi quoting in a century giving an idea. Now, what panel, one more to idea or can't buy Hono, or no, the same if I will bring fun. Ama, and they were to pipe fire. Those young answer who said, then look at our air can't buy home. And the piano. Yɛn animal maye maame mu a wo mo asante regina bibi ti wo mo eto ade o pavement so no bone pa wo mo yo ye de we ya the banjo assembly biara our bylaws and clear bylaws
If you don't want to experience that kind of situation, do that which is right and which is lawful. This is Otumfuo city. This is the Asantehene city. This is the garden city of West Africa. We have to preserve its image. And I am here to work to satisfy the city for Otumfuo. And I want to ensure that this city looks like Otumfuo city. And when we talk to you and we implore on you to adhere to that which we all do and we can all have peace, and you want to let the job become difficult for me, I will let your body feel the difficulty that you are giving to me. So when it gets to that period, please don't sit on your radio station and say that the Akwawe or Basabasa ever had to training and all those things. Please, it is all aimed at. If you don't want to experience that kind of situation, do that which is right and which is lawful. This is Otumfuo city. This is the Asantehene city. This is the garden city of West Africa. We have to preserve its image. And I am here to work to satisfy the city for Otumfuo. And I want to ensure that this city looks like Otumfuo city. And when we talk to you and we implore on you to adhere to that which we all do and we can all have peace, and you want to let the job become difficult for me, I will let your body feel the difficulty that you are giving to me. So when it gets to that period, please don't sit on your radio station and say that the Akwawe or Basabasa or ever had to training and all those things. Please, it is all aimed at. If you don't want to experience that kind of situation, do that which is right.
dealers for ho oko eye TUC for ho woni gutafo have some engagement and ye de no akire nyina ne se na nardan kwakufu ado aban ne timu aden aban a ne timu aden a wonwene ne manfo ho oye insensitive government
radio 101.3
ardan kwakufu ado ene Dr. Alagba Mudbab ya bai e de ntia wo se chese okra niam fra mo ne be du o memu ha na wo koyi a charges a abandada ndi agu eye eniam a wakra ne so no chese enye betesa o ade obi sasa ntino mo amokra niam ba o memu ase beton adwadifo no mo ye dan enya eye ye ka ne say emfaso adwuma mo ye ne ho montu abantia aban a onni timade mamo be ba chofa we ne to so montu abama aban a onni timade mamo montu abantia no na montu abama me ba me de he saa eto ni nyina no mepe kwan bi so ne ayi ni nyina no enso e de afiri ho eno ya 14th April be ba cho tie de wo mo amoton eye cars ne ho nkro ne ba no e kan ya say auto dealers urges government to scrap obnoxious taxes, review port fees. Tiebiem aboso akanfo no wo mo kra cars ba wo mo kra niam afra mo no ne baga na say President John Dramani Mahama ye kai pa proud to the 2024 general elections no ubehia yen ma enkoma ode ba nyina ne se aban no anu oteso na do dan kwakufo ado aban timu oden aban widini oyekoto beku ma aban ene ahokire mapa ene eto pa na odi agu eye eniema ya krafra mo ne abaso moto abantia na moto abatia na moto abama me na me ba ya ba be yi se to ni nyina enso e de afiri ho State of the Nation address President Mahama akoka budget aba ato force na akokwenkan wamso amti wodi wamonte ho nkomoye entino wamo kai President John Dramani Mahama say Jack adado ada obehia ye no bossa wo hia ye na emu ade pa ye nam so to abetia eye MPP eme ye to aba ma waba 100 days nie ye nte sa wo bo ho waye entino nei wadaroma ye kai o wamo kai President John Dramani Mahama. President John Dramani Mahama on April 10, 2024, where the Herald publications or say Mahama shocked by excessive levies and taxes on imports at the port, promises reform. Where His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama on April 10, 2024. Mahama shocked by excessive levies and taxes on imports at the port, promises reforms. And you know, was he ye just a twon kwa egu eniema ya kradia begu Ghana han eno no ana ene wa cream pen pipa wonya daje bobo eto dodo ni nyina eso owie na wo hye omobo se me ba be yi ni nyina e de afiri ho na fei ya reforms a eba be boa mo na sa eto na ban dada no e de agu muso no yatimi ayi e de afiri ho for clarity purpose inti ene the Herald publication no me kenkan ensem a President John Mahama ehia guta ohia aboso kan spare parts lesfo ohia ye TUC fo na wode to wo manimu o say during his address Mr. Mahama cited the case of a car importer who had imported a 2023 Lexus vehicle and listed the numerous charges imposed, including a 20% import duty, import VATs, processing fees, ECOWAS levy, vehicle examination fee, network charges VAT, network charges COVID. The rest were Ghana Shippers Authority levy, import National Health Insurance levy, network charges, Ghana Health Service disinfection fee, Ministry of Trade and Industry import declaration fee, special import levy, Ghana Export Import Bank levy, Ghana Education Trust Fund network charge, Africa Union import levy, COVID Health Recovery levy, certification and International Revenue Services. John Mahama said, "Who agree no? When nim da se Adedan Kwakufu Ado aban eye aban within na saa tro we nyina no e de agu eye enema egadifu a yakra nema frame no ne eba Ghana ase beton no wo de saa tro we nyina agu so na ebeye den na wo mo clear nema no na wo mo ton a wo mo atimi anya mfaso na de kan nsuru mu kura ne se wo bi ko clear ana wo bi ko koyi ne Lexus vehicle a ene eto ya wo bobo nyina no egu car ba akoso enti wo yi car no wo ton a wo be pass ya yesa charges ni nyina no tu nipa do a wo ba beto car no enti no aban no eye nipa bone aban yanto abantia no wo ba be yi sa eto ni bi afiri ho na wo mo kra ne ma ban so asum adwom wo ba ye 100 days nie bosome miensa na wo twe ba akunie wo so mo nte hweye anka ye be si usumpo anka ye be hya oma eni ya yakasai anka budget 2025 mpo anka finance minister emmo ho wampo no munya ahotoyem se enei boso obehye wo mo no wabai wo be di so wo so mante ho hwe
to me radio 10
Ntebia na president John Mahama referee enti wo mo kai no COVID-19 recovery levy on imported items so John Mahama can say ane wo ba sa COVID-19 levy no aye tua no wo ba be ye free sense COVID-19 is no more but oba ye no why standard is ha ade de say na sika obu pa ba ndada no agi ya wo de eye mpuntujuma nti no wono enya ade a afi ya ye wo muyi sa eto no wo yi enso e de afiri ho in any case wona akɔhye ebo nyame na mkɔhye sa abo no wa na akɔhye a eye spare parts for do a wo hye ebo se eniema wodo a aban eye to de agu niema ye krafra mo ne baga na asoro eni enyan dododo ema wonya akwanya efa obi ye kan say import charges sheet ebo boss so ba ko entu ba wo be isa niema ni nyina no enso e de afiri ho wo kasa asem na referee say any port a wodo yo memo ase tema port to be precise wo de akɔhye ye akɔyinsa MPS o se wan hwan Vincent Bolori wo de ahye ne nsa waton port ne de ama no wawie ebo aban a ote woso bo se eto dodo no na odi agu eye ade no so ye kasai government of Ghana shareholdings e wo port wo no enu 30% ne nyina no wa wada Roma era sa eniema na ba enti no MPS no ebo na eto a wo pe ena odi gu eye eniema ya krefra mo ne aba no so enti kakra na aban a ote so yi ana aban no na ote so edi gu so no John Mahama muni ya kutukumo se aban de kromfo aban na mebobra wo gunyuma enti no ba wa be yi sa eniema ni nyina de afiri ho awia yi spare parts for wo mo motor cars wo mo kra eniema ba se yankai wo se oba mo na so ada no ada yekoto aba be show bo wadaroma ya to aba ma wo ye mampani tumi ni nyina kura wo ye de to ka akonwa ne so no 3 months munie ede na wo ye de afa eto no a wo na wo kan se egu omunuma no ede na wo ye enso etimi ede afa ho etino enkomo no eno no ye kaka president John Dramani Mahama se bo se bia wo share eye adehye o mamu ano ene wo ye mampani ko na kokodi so tiebiem wonko na wonko di bosha wo share amanfo no eso asempetia abusia some 30 minutes gone past 4 eh won to me 101.3 Oman Mpuntuo djubadie live enso enie fa WhatsApp and a text message abra 0248071174 eso 0248071174 ebejibre ne akenkan hu sem ni nyina enso etimi ede amount. Dr. Frederick Buahin a member of the NPP regional communications team yakasai doc aba be cancer ma ye mana ha ne ye mana kwaba ne ye hye nkomotwetwe na as doc awiai ma ha
osi ya yeja
e ba jo ati say
osi nyame adom yetim ya sora ya nanto yetim ye bodru hade no ye nyame na dom ara kwa osi
ye da nyame ase papa very well ye da nyame ase papa se party ni munsu ye bokọ de
osi. Now, it is one of the good times to be a member of the New Patriotic Party. Reason being that time ya to abewe ehwe mesa ye ne raho ya ye na ba mu bui and ehwe sisi amorokwa I think that it's a good time to be an MPP member. And mo the sisi na ho keka no rosor. And the minority one am cantaman to woko Kumasi. The reception Ghanaians are giving to the party again or you're very, very encouraging. And there is a good time to be a member of the New Patriotic Party.
All right.
And Yabokoda kept him 2028 when the final battle will be won at the polling station.
Mebacha President John Mahama 100 days mweni. Na wamo Accra eniema Eframo ne bo memu ase beton. Especially wamo Accra car said afi spare parts eba o memu ase beton. Proud to the 2024 general elections, the President John Mahama kushia guta fo ka ho bi, TUC fo ka ho bi, spare parts dealers fo ka ho bi, automobile dealers fo nso wo nyina e ka ho bi. And what you say, bro, Ardan ko akufo ado tiri mu odin dodo. E de ntia. Ene enei se wo port wa na oniama bana wo koyi a. Eto pa President Ardan ko akufo ado asesade agu eye eniama abedru eye omamu ha yeyi wo port no. Chese enie nyan papa. Na aban tiri mu odin oye within aban. Sa de no ekoso a enya ade a womo ekra niama ba kromu ase no egwa omu di no ebeye de ekon nanimu womo enya sika bi ombeboka enti no woba be yi sa atwo ni nyina no enso e de afiri ho wo so o matena ho a weswai bosumi miensa nie na watwe mu ba akonie yente nkomo bi aye budget e de kom na hye fie yente no womo ka President John Mahama se bo sha da no ada woba ya wo be hye wo bo no womra na omediso na mpacha otie o say ene car import duties 20% import duty import VATs processing fees ECOWAS levy vehicle examination fee network charges VAT network charges COVID afei so no Ghana Shippers Authority levy import national health insurance levy NHIL network charges, Ghana Health Services disinfection fee, Ministry of Trade and Industry import declaration fee, special import levy, Ghana Export Import Bank levy, Ghana Education Trust Fund network charge, African Union import levy, COVID health recovery levy, certification, NFA internal revenue service. We charges ahodua abanada na breso we do go eye wo mo akra de ma amana ba bedru port eso no no ba oba be yi sa tori bi enso e de afiri ho wo mo kai de se Jack wa na be share bo nyo obi na chikire wo wa na be share ye a wo be share bo ntina be ya bo sha wo share ye no bo mo dey na diso efa emaye doc ne o mu bi say ne kwan so aro no 100 days in office
osi yemfa ncheke so ma wait for you obi biara orhwe hen na nimpa orite hen na ye chia ho papa osi you see what is happening right now with respect to NDC how I want to build this country called Ghana it is very serious now when they prior to elections now ibinum bebre na sombo odobo NPP government in the yentimi ambode ru ewo nyoma yaye in terms of development infrastructure yaye ewo Ghana road construction osika set na wo pan nesha the NPP government in 8 years did a massive job in every sector of the economy woye juma nkasa NPP government. And Sisiano no say share how our NPP government here developed the country called Ghana. Wabe a great yardstick to NDC to perform. In Sisiano with NDC mbe one cherry you. But now people are measuring them as if they were watcher. Why? Because of the performance of NPP government. Abra yaboso abanumu. Now the NDC government. What's him what ye ni on excellent basis was the propaganda waye. And they use prominent figures in NDC. Now what they draw them propaganda across all the sectors. Now what they rubbish the effort of the new patriotic party. Ibi nye mayerike. Ibi on na yerike. There President John Dramani Mahama, the BPA dear politics. BPA dear politics. From Boko crisis or dear politics. Poor duties or dear politics. Now it was under the NPP government. Ewa yene first term. Ne yetim reduce port charges by 50%. Meke aboso kaifui. Now, for how they were clapping for the president at that time.
Yeah, benchmark values.
Benchmark values. Yeah. You're reducing it. Now, Tama, Ghana, yako COVID crisis. Now we went back to import duties are increasing. Academic time no NDC government. Nam tamponi yambo about what the politics are the COVID. Now Ukraine war no. Onya Ghana hankweti no see. Yeah. Yako other countries are osisi wo. They have been able to manage the economy better. So why the Ghana, yadi Ukraine na COVID, yadi a yastic, on into increase support duties back again. And when the Honorable Muntala, the Minister of Environment, occurred Paris last 2 weeks, our conference. At the conference day, he was able to admit that the COVID na Ukraine war no, it had an impact on the economy of Ghana. But what about Ghana no? Propaganda into intiman kano kwana the ordinary Ghanaian when they know the fact. But Okwa Bruchino, he couldn't deny that COVID had an impact on the economy of Ghana. It was through the same COVID. Now Russia-Ukraine war, only normal poor duties was increasing. Now Sanka president the governance you want to come for it again. Why do you have to use the Madino as a campaign? On inteko kesia dam garages, mechanics num na adinina. Na dia campaign there. Na Nadu Dankwa Akufo-Addo is a wicked government. Yesha increment or that poor charges. Now whereby our President John Dramani Mahama. So what to abamo neba? You will make sure that you will slash poor duties. Kra. You will slash it. Now waiting wedi one asemechi. No what to aba wadamo. What has happened? President John Dramani Mahama. What has happened? Have you forgotten that you made such a promise? A reckless promise as such to Ghanaians that ever poor duties ebe todo. No what to abamo. And there be equal poor duties ima. Your special one be special import levy. Na tax be a wire. Tax no what time out what to the tax you legend for 3 years, 5 years. Make it a time component. Entire will be friend sunset clause. Now should them special import levy. Now the sunset clause here 2025 this year. Now what be you what defi. President John Dramani Mahama, what to abamo? At the parliament, acquire amendment from 1% to 1.5%. Now sunset clause no at the year 2028.
To me radio 101.
International kono po yifiwa. Na sunset clause no ye this year no yifiwa. Anka poor duties would have come down. But rather no, we increase the sunset clause to the year 2028. In Tesiano, the ordinary Ghanaian under the Akufo-Addo government, NDC government is charging higher port duties than Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Is that what you promised Ghanaians? This is not what you promised Ghanaians. And so no, we are asking the president that Ghanaians are still not forgotten about your promise. Ebe levy if you levy. Say betting tax edefio. Good. Should look at taxes we have introduced into the system again. There is special import levy, growth and sustainability levy or the abeso and him there me say down America the A+ Kwame A+. Osi last week NDC government when you selected media houses were you meeting and sha since you go Facebook obi of Facebook you born there since and there are short videos of Bola Ogugu roadside once is away Kwame A+ G and Adwini Gina do there what the dame campaign wole ye so that what to Ghanaian ni team no we hu there Ghana yefi so that they will increase the sanitation levy and A+ again no I'm not the chin na me started the muhu and moko Ishira FM one Facebook post and there was such a video of Bola Ogugu chede Ghana ayefi. So we need to take our sanitation very serious. Therefore, yamfa sanitation level is increasing. So NDC government, why are very strategic in increasing taxes across board. Now since you know the honeymoon, since you know the Ghana in Shadanya NDC government no webufu, ewo nyomori no ho. Now they are giving them some leverage. Until now they are using them leverage in a Ghanaians to do some of these taxes imposition. So the Ghana in Adrian Baba no na taxes no or ye juma de dado.
Mekai on the 10th of April 2024 abra okoshia ye guta for the TUC for the spare parts de lesson. And ye watching a year abrantie bi import duty. Abrante no I import to a year Lexus 2023 Lexus vehicle ediaba. Now President John Mahama just duty na obobo taxes ahodo also say when nim da se aban etimu oden sa na sa charges we nyina no what dey gu eye car keka obi Accra bedru port wase no eso wobo eye 20% import duty obo import VATs, processing fees, ECOWAS levy, vehicle examination fee, network charges VAT, network charges COVID, affairs of Ghana Shippers Authority levy, import national health insurance levy, NHIL, network charges, Ghana Health Services infection fee, Ministry of Trade and Industry import declaration fee, special import levy, Ghana Export Import Bank levy, Ghana Education Trust Fund, Ghana Education Trust Fund network charge, African Union import levy, COVID-19 health recovery levy, certification, and have internal revenue service. I am surprised, I'm shocked by the excessive levies and taxes on import at the port. Doc, sir, ya two abamau, ye jina bosha hudu obiswa. Very, very sensitive and clearly. And niyama bua was surrounding Hong Kong and especially niyama ya krefram on niyaba a buon was ringing. President John Mahama only say due to high import charges. Na o tesono, o henya mianim eton Ghana port no, edema your friend say Bolarios one Vincent Bolari. Dear ye Ghana stake a woman crano and no 30%. And to win him sadia no. Abano at this one so I see what they talk a crab guso. And to have a MPS for the one. Na I escalate win him sadia when now. Afe a dear buyer ukojina a jadi phone anymore or share Salbowi. Wama to Abama 100 days in ye. Budget mu kraya ante say sa import charges numpo udi hu nkobo o kan say ye me prompt wansa na esesa wo ye no watimi adwa na enya enada asem na wo dada Ghana fo
Osika rightly said he when the time elebo bono component
yes
when the boss special import levy ewo the special import levy na mesede and can sunset clause in this year
Nkobewu I see you free ho
and konye dwuma bio
that's right
but we increase the time now what they age the special import levy no anko bowu no wa twem da akọ the year 2028 and it was signed on 25th of March no pass our parliament. So obi anko so there our intention to reduce port duties. Why the way increase the sunset clause no watch more 3 more years. Promote for 3 more years. What do call COVID-19 levy no. So when the government COVID-19 the whole year, normal government 3.2 billion Ghana cedis a year. Sky yenye film continue. So President John Dramani Mahama, edini nyina de campaign, de bebe ye fi ho. Nti no bi so ho that this year port one crown, port one kwetino. One nyanya kro beto member 1 billion port. Yeah. 1 billion Ghana cedis. I say if you are and the ordinary Ghanaian or Accra Alabano and can be a 10,000 be befido. Because last time I'm the 2 weeks. Now one importer be no lament there what of $800,000. Now Obeno duty so good crown it is close to $75,000. And to be somewhere there say special import levy no nim $75,000 no nim COVID-19 levy so nima. Anka 1 year crown maybe $1,000 be befim.
Yeah.
Because special import levy no pay 1.5%. And you know $75,000 you 1.5% if you. Now COVID-19 levy yifim. Anka 1 year crown to be reduced by about $1,000. And Obeno he's still maintaining the COVID-19 levy and has increased the special import levy. So in other sense, you know, every Ghanaian biana sisiana a importer. And then another Danko Akufo-Addo and John Dramani Mahama is squeezing more money out of your pocket than Akufo-Addo government. No,
okay.
It will be somewhere there. One not perform bad. One no perform bad to you as a Ghanaian.
But one more complain the crowd we am ngwa. Seriously, what we am ngwa. Nipa or no the port or mine port na kwese obakufo nsa. Na ene eboa nipa ne pe no. Ena wono e de edge. Aba mani mama be ka chem zo mo nto abantia de otiswe yi. Na me ba betete port duties ne so. Na matie
weti.
Enya gidie wonimu. Ato aba de aba.
Ato aba no da man.
Ene se na mo born kan say Jack, wo na be kan ye bra be di so.
Yes. Yes. Look at it. And Mr. That within this year, you know, NDC will be hanging on a thread. NDC will be hanging on a thread because the same Ghanaians were discerning. It's what to abatia na do Danko Akufo-Addo. The same Ghanaians are growing, and the next way the 18 years or 19 years, they are growing. They are growing into responsibility, and they will see the kind of government they have voted for. Because electricity tariffs now watum. Watum. So now Ghanaian na no ya young na do Danko Akufo-Addo otua no school fees SHS na no so onya hwe no and they you are out of your parents care ABSC aba start ejuma you also feel it nebo which government was good to you and which government was bad to you.
Okay,
yeah boshe
all right,
because propaganda and reality are different. And now Ghanaians will attest to the fact that Nana Danko Akufo-Addo has been good to Ghanaians. He has been very, very good to Ghanaians. When it comes to these two presidents. Now John Dramani Mahama, onye de enso ni hwedo. Nimpe ya so na hweda. We know the kind of performance oye. Nende dem nimpe ya lo wa ba with Asedun Ketia, Sami Jemfi, Sam George, Okujeto Ablakwa. These people have captured the major TV stations. No, what ton propaganda dama, and you believe it.
All right.
Look at what is happening.
Okay, thank you. And you know, Dr. Frederick Boahin and out here in Canova Breadwa. Exactly 50 minutes gone past for her. I want to me radio 101.3. Oman Mpuntuo Jumedie Esu Enye. Honorable Frank Anodompre. And Samoma do Ejiri MP, right? Ha. Wakan sembi. Na asabu awaka ye no menene ya adwen I say, I knew the NDC would fail, but I didn't expect it to happen this early. Was it no imperfect NDC be fail? But 3 months in here, failure no, and nam NDC ni John Mahama ho saa. And from our home, and Kuguedi, Chase, Nyomo Bia, and Mamuoni, she say, Yen home, Banano, Chase, Bassa. Honorable Frank Ano Dompre. 100 days in office, President John Dramani Mahama. I knew the NDC would fail, but I did not expect it to happen this early. Doc, Honorable Yadrin.
Osika, many Ghanaians share the same sentiment, the same opinion with our honorable member. So many Ghanaians share the same opinion because after the high leveler Ghana for expecting NDC to perform, not from how they are performing. So many Ghanaians are now having the same opinion. You see, Tama NCC during campaign, also the Ghana for Gina some pillars do no were considered no that to. One was education, another one was health, another one was energy and employment.
Yeah.
Also, these are the sectors Ghanaians were looking for. No what that to aba. It will mean 100 days of the president. 100 days of the president. You see, education. President John Dramani Mahama and NDC, they came on the neck of NPP government there. Urban educational sector, when free SHS was being introduced, they even went as far as the court to stop the free SHS. Nyamen Chadi, yetimi implementing free SHS. 8 years down the line, what can the free SHS? Only mom is already increase in pregnancy. Wadaba. Okay, the CC free SHS. Only no one mama from an mom no CC, I don't know why you're stubborn. A bit of free SHS mom no beno. The children were able to go to school. The number increased more than we have ever witnessed in this country. When they see government, the propaganda me at home. Tell me about to obey. They promised Ghanaian that double track. No, Mama from now they can't even learn. They can't perform. Our Wayik result was confirming otherwise. Extra from when the result our Wayik or the bar year upon year. It was impressive. Yenya NDC lecturers are okay there. And from Waba University no, they can't perform because we in NDC government bed the Oba within 90 days. It's a 100 days. Or also within 90 days. One, obey you double track system if you. Double track system obey if you. Be say one day. Double track way if you are. Double track way if you are. Your Minister of Education obey double tracking no keken or two committee for double track. Only for him to come to Ghanaians again last week there. Yes, committee report. Yes, idea mabotona. Now, double tracking. See a bit him ye if you are. Chide the year 2027. And Tabria Nadia campaign day. Eba ebeye for within 90 days. No. Sisi no at the 3 more years because 2025 local. 2026, 2027. At the 3 years old. Now that promise that 30% of Ghanaian schools in Assisi were a double track. No. I would the 3 years. Nadi you want a double track. Abra Nanadu Danko Akufado. Where you 70% of the schools on double track, where you from work at 30%. You are telling us that it will take 3 years to take the double track. So then why were you using it for campaign?
101.3.
And you miss a parent or whenever of SHS. Are you paying fees or not? Are you paying PTA dues or are you paying school money to the schools? Are you paying or not? You are paying. You are paying. Our president also wait your budget for the free SHS. So why are you paying monies to the schools? And here on the educational front, the NDC government has failed woefully. The 100 days of the president has failed very, very woefully. Yanko health. Make a tama necessary. Share how they bought into the propaganda of NDC. And in that time, NPP government here power. So nurse will be nursing training now. Or that student probably enjoyed free basic registration, BEC registration. Or your probability that them students in the time of JHS went here. Obi anana na do danko akufo wo ho or nursing training biano or che wentua BC registration wentua or che school SSC 3 years ni nyina no kɔ free wentua SSC registration no na esanso aba nursing training and this government wo predecessors no wo cancel one allowance na do danko akufo do ben obo restore se number regularly mpa oba boom, so you were enjoying it. But we ho na they bought into the propaganda of NDC government. There, waba botua allowance no wa mawone juma. Na do danko akufo adwina no wo health sector no started oti agenda 1111 so that there will be more space for the nurses who come from the colleges. NDC government or Daba. The year 2025, there is freeze on government employment. And this year 2025, NDC government on for nurse ni biara. No nurse ni bien no obafan. Has this government performed better than Akufo-Addo? Has he performed better? Yemhwe since you no tama NPP government yelifi abenimu you introduce free dialysis. That's right. Free dialysis. To be a kidney problem biano no. Na sections are work in a month na nesika wotua na no yeso. Na do danko Akufo-Addo was able to introduce free dialysis. Minister of Health and NDC Mita Kando obe no se when jeske bia no wojaye. And the matter the National Health Insurance they will be extending it to the 16 regions. There was no money for free dialysis. How are you now extending to the 16 other regions? Yensha agenda 111. Yehu President John Dramani Mahama original parliament. Also not even single one was completed. And when the Czech Republic president came to Ghana last week, now they went to commission a district hospitals. Now NDC government benu hospitals some kweti na do danko Akufo-Addo osia wa commission kweti ya 12. It's here show these two presidents want a performance. Now since I say nursing training now, there is no employment for you. This year and this is the government of NDC.
But doc enyawo utie propaganda ne nkomo a NDC boy in opposition they promise heaven but one by and they are doing otherwise.
Osi
doc ban economy krampo de na buobu
Osi
any tissue on yankwe because Osi. The indicators Jack
Osi
enko
economy no mo no na what did them 24 hours economy promise no what they be.
That's right.
It was under the economy, no the 24 hours economy promise what they be. Now under 24 hours economy, what's Obama some special incentives? A kwenye de, a welder, a carpenter, at least obi biara artisan, another a juma. Na peda ye juma 24 hours. One, what the special prepaid meters bereba. Now them special prepaid meters and mobile yenye de say. Ahade ebia bosom no say ordinary Ghanaian no say ebia bosom no so auto prepaid 500 cedis awa ewo 24 hours economy no I will meet her what the bebrew no about to half of ordinary Ghanaian only 24 hours economy. Osi, what be in Pocho? President John Dramani Mahama. Which sector, which welder, which carpenter, Abba mason, Abba manufacturing company, no operator under 24 hours. which person? Me pedemu 24 hours specialized prepaid meters no. Ibi wa hin. Who is using it?
That wamo emfa eye document no kra enkomra se we fi mpo ye.
Because they don't have it. It was just oye kasa hunu keke.
Eno mate secretariat no committee no.
Oye kasa hun keke.
Document bawo. Eno mate secretariat. 19
member task force.
For 24 hours economy.
Yes.
3 months ni.
On the job creation so no work the sisi an adwuma kor. Nimpa 3.
Na be ye.
No why 3 shifts.
Na ba jo me boss 19 member committee no se bia buru. Womo atukwan ana se womo da so to member.
Osi. It has to take our president to answer the report of the work why you so far.
Because because 24-hour economy is a major campaign promise. Now the trump card for your victory. 3 months near 100 days near. What's answer to committee? What is the committee bringing on the table? I see you who. Well, so come and say you feel what kind of budget no. Okay, Ghana for say NTBiano. What they document on a 24-hour economy ni beba. Mo de ba. Mo nyina mo kam humbo na mo approve na yenhye ase entamo. How many days in here? What can budget no? What can budget no? 11th Mbwa.
Yes.
11th March.
Yeah.
And that date here say 15th. And 1 month about CEO Mebwa.
Yeah.
And what is the committee doing about it? Documentation no. As from the commerce be fie no. Da ban na eba. We should ask them these critical questions.
Oye kasa hun keke. Na wake. Messi. Wake the banks will be operating on 24 hours. They told us so. The banks will be operating 24 hours. DVLA will be operating 24 hours. Ghana Passport Office will be operating 24 hours. Why our example be there? Every our passport, no. And I just 12 no passports and baba. Na akọ Ghana Immigration one office na akwaje ebi apede renew license anaju 2 o'clock na akwaje obi a welder obi a carpenter opede oye adwuma anaju 12 o'clock 1 o'clock 2 o'clock wobo special meter na adwuma bi wo ho a wode nimpa 3 na wobeye wa adwuma kru no nimpa 3 na wobeye yembisa which abadwuma na since NDC government wobeya aba nimpa 3 oliye anka sisi ananka regional minister nejumoriye nanka yenya 3 regional ministers e cooperate from anopa to 2 na okofie na yenya regional minister nso operate 2 to 8 na okofie nanka yenya cross a operate from an 8 to anopa anka yemfa nde MP Nanka, this is how they are operating. But you do oye kasa hun keke. Na NDC government working. Now me when it comes to NDC members, their greatest asset is ignorance. Their greatest weapon in this life is ignorant. The NDC member or the grassroots can be ignorant to an extent that as some working are not wasum without analyzing or verifying the truth of it. Since you are show unemployment, where is the 24 hours economy? Where is the 133 no over him? Where is it? So clearly, the NDC government has failed in every sector. Osi, they have failed in every sector. Yembre security. Shesisi Ghana. It is under the government of NDC. Now, since Ghana, laws are working at certain places and laws are not working at certain places. Since there is no law. Osi. And if they had the CCR, say, my son is CCR. ebi obi bomb anamo bon obi famade ana bibi dama me report is obetim abechen. But when you go to Boko, no law is working.
And Doc, on Boko issues, there is a press release from a Yemen Shia Palace. Or say date April 15, 2025. His Majesty Otumfuo Osei the second Asantehene will resume mediation of the Boko crisis as agreed with both parties from April 28th to May 1, 2025 at the Menshia Palace, Kumasi. Asantehene requests all stakeholders to cooperate for us to find a lasting peace in Boko. A statement from Menshia Palace. I don't know. Nyame adumwa 28th of this month, and yeah, Otumfuo be share a mediation ase.
Osi.
Now they are kosi 1st May. Menshia.
Osi.
Yeah.
And that now most Ghanaians are of the opinion that Ankamama Otumfuo, His Royal Majesty, Ankadamasi Momo Accra.
Nanka
Kevin Taylor.
Yeah, Omat Kevin Taylor and Kokamom.
President John Dramani Mahama so kede NDC waba na asumdweba.
Eba Boko.
So ochede wonim the way so asumdweba Boko.
Such reckless statement.
The president know how to bring peace.
People in power.
Yes.
Very, very reckless.
Yes. The president know how to bring peace. Ewo Boko. So what are you waiting for?
Enkokama asumdwemra.
And in the water region, Tama MP NDC waba power ya na epono all for chrono. The president went to that place. Why don't go Boko? Why is the president not going to Boko? Tama Kumasi PZ Oshiwe Oko Wana.
Yeah.
Boko say no, you know how to bring peace. Why don't you go there? And in there as at Enda Nopa Ghana police what they want cars akesibi. Now while parking them police for to that side in. They was someone if you Boko that side in. But the president told that you know how to bring peace to Boko. Now president at Accra. Now the ordinary police is being killed at Boko.
Now unim obi an huye machine pa. Honorable Mahama Yariga.
Ebe.
Ejada eye ohwena no, ejada ufie. Wanya bibia an control social media say any petition bia adano ada enkrofo yi a wo no say so ma petition dey President John Mahama say only Chief Justice no in free ho no petition bia won petition no a o forward petition de ma eye Council of State no e no de akoto eye ne Facebook wall e de bisa say wo sa minister we wo sa MP we sebe aburu oda bo so ana say oda sumiye so chese ejada ufie Ejada ufio, what jai jana da ufio no your propaganda on social media. Who does that?
Then wash unifia.
Oh yes.
Nifi wash unifia.
Ejada ufio. Now what jai jana da no your propaganda.
Sisi
emfa so bia ni nyansa bia ni mu.
Sisi onifie mpa ndo kedo lokọ boko akwada.
What is this?
And you are at the capital doing propaganda.
Me who's that post akwa we pa dia na hana.
Irresponsible member of parliament.
What is that?
A very, very irresponsible member of parliament.
Yes, anka we no ufie na jani demu den esese comment bia wo make bia no eye de asumdwe ebeba kwani pa ye kum wo mo Boko over 300 mente me ho ase nti na nam ho kika trotro ensam asabi aburu nyansam bia animu
na
ade ano no
hwe mame a otena parliament doing bet no e baba he has to escape through the teeth. Anka ukunu.
Kombe kumunu.
And a Accra, a propaganda.
Oh, yeah, propaganda.
What type of member of parliament is this?
And I'm disappointed in him.
What type of member of parliament is this?
Total disappointment.
What police commander ho nifi waso. IGP. No, what's the son of IGP? Me every day I call Boko on.
I think Oko Friday.
What's the day before? Not the Bolgatango. He was also your course and member. IGP. Vesta or say
bulletproof vest.
Back at the local Ukraine war.
Or Kwako. and I share ballistic helmet.
Yes.
Was on the danger zone.
Yes.
IGP
no. And one of the ways one of the ways na President John Dramani Mahama also own him. Nam do man this what power boko peace bano is to give them protocol our Ghana police. So anya the man ka IGP cannot go and make such a promise. This is a Ghana police, you bring it one recruitment in there. Yeah, they about to bokofo one doorstep. They can walk into the Ghana police any day, anytime, anyhow. And to me show, this is the party we have voted for. And it's a member of parliament, and not Dompre, or not a member of parliament. He's at the helm of the administration over there. No say, NDC has started their work to opposition too early.
Yeah.
They have started the drawing of their failure very, very early. And that is the opinion of every discerning Ghanaian, that NDC has performed very, very woefully. And I am the Yatia Yalishon. Messi Yatia Yalishon.
All right.
Yatia Yalishon.
And also, Bakwa the Bomun gold border, Wama Revoku a PMMC licenses a hodrom de ma a artisanal and small scale miners are a work wo memu hasi na me hunu eye we no near ema me yamshi me eni ose no person other than the Ghana Gold Board is permitted to export artisanal small scale mining gold from Ghana. Orian was say it is worthy of note that it shall constitute a punishable offense for a person to purchase or deal in gold in the country without a license issued by the Ghana Gold Board effective 1st May 2025. Baby, yede adien akodru enie. Tie de DW TV. DW TV. One ewo Germany. Etro ye edify sa gold board in some no say Ghana has ordered foreigners to exit its gold trading market by the end of April as Africa's largest gold producer looks to streamline gold purchases from small-scale miners, increase earnings, and reduce smuggling. The country is shifting away from a system where local and foreign companies with export licenses, keyword no, export licenses, can buy and export gold from artisanal or small-scale mining. The newly established gold board will be the only entity allowed to buy, sell, assay, and export all gold mined in Ghana. The new regulatory body has also cancelled all mining leases to all persons, including Ghanaians, except those operating large-scale mining companies. It also urges all licensed persons and entities buying gold in the local market to do so in the Ghana city. We, DW Africa reporter, woman the buyer with regards to a gold board that will revoke all PMMC artisanal small scale mining licenses with immediate effect. And you know, omo yanti se koko board.
Yeah.
Na how? Wo hwe koko board abrabo mu mu a.
To be 101.3.
Hey, ofe. Ah, wo sua omo. Ah,
Osi.
Doc.
You see. What's a sepede who do be incompetent? Give him the platform to perform. Ojinechira, they can make or throw jobs ma. Ebe wajun be there. Bono ni mubama. But because ye pedo who do ni mbano ni mubono. Na man boot, na man ball, na man park so. And let that person play. This is what has happened to NDC. OC. So now NDC government is telling us there. Since I'm power, Sammy Amity, Sabia me peg gold and Ponamada, me ring. I first see him the echo, and where we are betting me be. And or Cheddar Sissy and our Lampona Equaton, any license, I watch what you can be jailed. Cheddar Sissy and Wayam Brano to an extent that now Sammy Jemfi a young guy as such, through the gold board, will now operate or seize every gold in Ghana. Now, NDC government says you gold, you know. What for the gold body do? And they have taken over every gold, even to an extent that Obiokita license. Otimuko nankisa kwa shishenu gold autonompono. And then you can't operate again. Now, Esha Sami Jemfi, no ye PRO for engineers and planners. Engineers and planners is no Ibrahim Mahama, John Drummond Mahama ne brother dia. Ne Ibrahim Sami Jemfi no ye PRO. Na obi ano any legal representative. No so friend Randolph Chumesi. Sisiano Sami Jemfi has now become the CEO of Ghana Gold Board. Na Ibrahim Mahama with the government in him. Na Sisia wanye Chinese fono. Wanwana kwa sign mining impact. Na Ghana ha wanso was say yen forest pa ya wana or ye Chinese. Na Sisiano the Minister of Interior so say. Sisiano say ye Chinese nebo to galamsey ewa Ghana ha. Awadu freedom but what excavators. Eda bebo to galamsey never for Ghana in the excavator driver. Eba for Ghana in the obo ma ye juma no. So watch wa Ghana soldier, Ghana police, watch wa. Chinese in the one fan ko court, one fan ko police station. Mo be ya anyi da on wonye boko nukrum. Now Ghana in a nature excavator. Ebi etwa bobo ye ebi oso ma ekoto diesel ba. Ebi eketo enyoma ba no. What dia be I would watch wa. I would obey ko police station. You will be processed to court and obey jail. But Chinese in the one jail. What can this catch and there? Chinese for no. See, I want to Ghana prisoner in Fasubia Reno. So now, when you China ato Tafre Bata Momo Sabadabadi now.
Tafre Benin.
Yes. And now Ghana foreign policy has been changed. Now we are dealing with Chinese when it comes to our galamsey. And since you are demi gold in a wallet day, demi gold in what we are. Said that Sami Jemfi quite saying the better out on demi gold in Edaman. Nayem show Ghana gold fields. Yes, sure the major mining companies or Ghana ha on intim kajini gold. Intim gold no benye favor. It is the ordinary Ghana yina na Chinese na since you share forest no all say no. Ono no gold in our bottle. So in any other case, now NDC government is emboldening galamsey in this country. So that we better when you gold in our top. And we may say there under NDC government, galamsey wecha another ho. Galamsey wecha another ho. Under NDC government, since a young fresh forest ananka won come da. A forest a yeli jada menchimba under NDC government, since a damn forest no what come de biara, wale se forest ni de biara. And that's a Ghanaian forester NDC government wobey. NDC MPs, party executives, appointees, necessary war sponsor the forest destruction in conjunction with the Chinese. Since you also called Jimra Forest Reserve. Now that forest reserve no soon. Jimra Forest Reserve or soon. Yes. So every part of the forest, you know, Osi excavators gum. Eko afan excavators gum. Eko afan excavators gum. Oskasi ya kwa Cobra. Last week the video of Cobra was shown. And when the sister and Cobra we sunechi. Nesisi what to Cobra numuno. What do you galamsey? Since you also Tano Amia Forest Reserve. Osi almost also.
Yeah.
Or a very big forest. And NDC government beno since you wo gum ono na wotim catch one a adebachine excavators one san go back to the forest. Also you say also there was a dunko Adubiura section one. Osi, what's one friend diagro? Forest NDC government base it is being invaded and destroyed because of Galamsey. Tano Nimri Forest. NDC government be yala. Eko Apedua and Bonsu Junction. What's in a paper no rubber plantation? 1,650 acres. No, we do 100 acres rubber, 500 acres rubber. NDC government ben government appointees sponsorship. We 200 acres. Papa no rubber 100 acres. We training in Aregu. We training in Aregu. What's ekwa Akwasi na Nkoko district. No say what's there? The district one Nkoko one. What's on the betima catch Chinese in na Ghana you know. Last 3 weeks watch it 2 Chinese and 3 Ghanaians. By the time I complain and no we Chinese phone na Ghana phone wo. Ewon Koko.
Yeah.
Since you are offering Shelter Belt Forest Reserve and the NDC government is under attack.
Yes.
All because of Ghana Gold Board. All because of Ghana Gold Board. What is your Akwasi in the Brim North district? What's a hono? Or you're very serious. Ko Enzime Hayara, Ko Jiria Forest, Ko Etiwa Forest Range Reserve. All these places under NDC government has now become a Galamsey area. And in the are Subri Forest. Subri Forest.
Yeah, when I know here.
Yeah, we know here. What's the work one? Over 10,000 inhabitants no go Subri Forest. Now, Osi, since you me say you want there, you how? Now NDC government. Tamana na do down kwa kufa do all fight Galamsey. Na yenya NDC government instead of supporting the government what the year propaganda what the year politics Messi who sami jemfini about to abanu mam read in the Facebook post also if the MPP government could not fight Galamsey in 2,805 days Operation Vanguard Galan stop they can certainly not fight Galamsey in 86 days whether or not a state of emergency is declared. Ghanaians should simply declare a state of emergency on MPP for destroying our water bodies, forest reserve, lands, and vote them out on 7 December.
Okay, yes, I'm driving so kind. One year, no, you have a buffet in opposition, was say the man who is paid to be president has the ultimate power to end this in a week if he wants. He is commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces for Christ's sake in opposition.
In opposition.
In government, was say unfair to expect President Mahama to end Galamsey in 96 days.
Yes.
Just look at this.
So look at and reasoning united now of the Ghana Gold Board. Mama read Sam George and this one chobio. Also Galamsey is Ghana drug trade. It is the Ghana what cocaine is to Colombia. There are cartels involved. These cartels are politicians, chief security personnel involved. Our government is complicit and would not do anything about it. Nanado bears ultimate responsibility. Also, he has the power to arrest and deal decisively with anyone involved. I don't care what party they belong. They are wicked criminals. Deal with them. But alas, Nanado cannot. He is complicit and beneficiary. If you want to deal with this canker, we need to be honest and brutal frank with the truth. What's in another Danko Akufado a complicit? No beneficiary, Ewo Galamsey. Is it fair they are there? John Dramani Mahama or your complicita? Because on put you in here only Galamsey free, a China free. Why can't sign a pact? Since I'm able to Galamsey. So am I fair to say that John Dramani Mahama or your complicita or your beneficiary of Galamsey? So these were the people who fought against the fight of Galamsey. Now what's there? One tuntia NPP. Now what? In 90 days, we will declare state of emergency. What the ban the bottle Galamsey and the Amsham why? Rather no, they have gone to sign a pact with the Chinese to do galamsey. Now, what we are, and blue water gat if we are. And the obisera were Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund.
Obisera Borussia Dortmund.
Yellow and black.
Yellow and black. Then in that time, what friend and me if we didn't
passing out.
Passing out. No, didn't put fainting. They were fainting.
Was it ball to abra or tanguyam? A bianie.
Place the military cannot even go. President John Dramani Mahama, not the reckless, irresponsible Ama Kofi Boa, who was able to speak to Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo at the floor of Parliament. Our last State of the Nation address. And they will marry. This blue water guarding, they are going to stop galamsey. In any other words, NDC government has carefully planned that Ghana gold reserve na wa Canada wo be che wadafa nani madia since also gold board no since I want Obama license no one my license na owie so wa mosika da kan na da kototo gold na da ba hey na ba job for the boys ni
dog yentie ye kwakudua oye Ashanti Regional Organizer de ma Association of Small Scale Miners yentie nimra on gold board no adano ada berma bana na kunadu abupura ene no edi nkomo yentie nimra sisia
gold board no aya dia e be ha dwen eyi papa ana say be 80% die eno ba be ha yen papa wo ye mining nim say the American sa ene say yen small scale mining yen complaining say ye gold no enya be obi enya obi mining to ana say ye gold no ye to a yen to ni because when market price no na yen na ye to ade ba ko sa wo mkra hu ni say sesi ye a obema gold board buyers na to gold na wa hwe ni padodo a say be ye wo Manso enya mfato ho na say enya gold buyers I good board for best makmako ben and na sense bi wo hope na elda branda omo nyina so mbeton omo gudi a hwe liar omo besa e na face so kran lie na omo besa so implications e wo mu se obone for bit enchen obehu sampa kwa kudi agina lie ma all turn good so meji ni tente na magini sika e de efenisem ye good aye to me am organizer me nimba bia member bi e turn good because ono no kran no hu so good je na akoton na ade boko because ade na ya de a wan hwe ya obesa afa ho kra e de ahwe wo nkwa and at the same time so no ye so nya ban na ama yesikase emfanye adwuma elo na to fidi ama yese emfanye adwuma also say good board se de koko fuyi etim kokere na nanum kokere mkoko na koko no ya ma omo say crashes skani ho ban first kamai na otwemi na otwemi ensa na sela omo otwen na ye na nanum akua fuyi twere omo se na omo man school fees na sefo no omo guada na ye nso so de nso ayakobo bosia free bank ye de ye adwuma no nso a na se ye beton mam na say oh good board for sikanya mai na good so ntim fa nkoto dem and at the same time so nya de aba good board don had koto krana ensa nyeye ena mrebi esabata ho kran sese hu se good no kran no kran wo dem na se wo dem obi be ka kire mo kran esa show ye chu wi so ni ka be kan be gite pese ke se emra na ye hunyan ena bata good board
Asunyi netie Osikani Frimpong Manso what ya see
you know that was a conversation between Berma Banana Kunedu Abupura and Afi the Ashanti Regional Organizer the Association of Small Scale Miners and doc concerns are always in an legitimate concerns.
Osi,
very legitimate.
You see, I've not even looked at this angle at Queen Polycast.
Yes,
and it is a very brilliant suggestion. And Amade may say, NDC government they have started their work to opposition too early. NDC they have started too early, and these are some of the things NDC will work opposition in term because today Mesa Olekeno Ampo. Gold board no embra no ho bill no ebia binum won share anya bill no ready na read the bill na also say hoard a gold na hoarder. If you hoard a gold you can be arrested. So sisia no yesha as some as this NDC government what that be no o see entim for gold na for 2 day. The only option for you is to go to no edeboko ekona so se de sika ini ho a edebaman. You have no option. And can you imagine the sisia no man ka sam de misika me de ya me galamsey na menye sika na NDC government will tell me that I have no right to keep my gold. Edem koton my gold board by force. Na mo kona se sika anywhere and all about one section in pool. There's a sister and old them breaking down. Next, we look at cotton one gold. The number of people that were there was a lie. I will look at cotton gold. What will be the implication?
Akwamukafu who when you are. Would you see come better? You crack come better.
Yes.
Ukita goda or cotton the good board.
And you are telling me that I have no option than to sell the gold. Gold in the Kosia, Message alone, also, or be me pedem humbamu. If you hold a gold, you'll be liable.
Okay.
To a prison.
My member, you can say an abridged versions of a laws no the Aban. Act 1140. It was passed by Parliament on March 29 and assented to by President John Dramani Mahama on April 2, 2025. I say, in a decision to move with or say the Ghana Gold Board has announced that all existing gold trading licenses issued by the Precious Minerals Marketing Company or the Minister for Mines, except those held by large-scale mining companies, are no longer valid. And to all Mukita's licenses, Tinton time, invalid. I feel say this new directive is grounded. Okay, I've read that one. Was it with immediate effect? Gold Board becomes the sole legal buyer, seller, assayer, and exporter of all gold produced by licensed artisanal and small-scale miners operators in Ghana. About or say, sir, to me no, and yet no crack companies or motor gold nina no. Tinton time, ominisa to me. Nadia Moboni said, yet say. God show them. Yatero say ona na jaw eye empempena de eye agudia. Yes. No be report wa. Ene oni aban ene ekwa emra beni.
Osikani me hu me den.
Fatu aso na yankuya ni.
Ose. Mami ose a person who transport gold or mining products shall not read the bill. Transport the gold or mining product without the necessary documentation and authorization.
From who?
Into a cheddar.
From the gold board.
Since you are not waiting to gold and po water consayema, Not the namde bet in a calm doka Accra. And the one who will because our authorization it may move gold from that place to Accra. Also, divert a shipment of gold or mining product to an unauthorized location and no punishment. A person who contravenes a provision of subsection 1 commits an offense and is liable to a summary conviction to a fine not less than 200,000 penalty unit and not more than 500,000 penalty unit, or to a term of imprisonment not less than 5 years and not more than 10 years, or both. Let me read the second one. Also, a person shall not purchase gold in the country from any person other than the gold board or person licensed by the gold board to sell gold. Tisano, and when the minimum Ghana yonko for when you are in the Otuto gold. Sisia, Obu Oniska, Otum Tuto gold. Sisia Pochede. One more license are the major one point him yebium. You can't go there be a me per gold be a 5 blade be a pound be me die mad. You can't. The member ne Buddha ubejelu not less than 5 years and not more than 10 years. Also, a person who contravenes also a person shall not without lawful authority hold gold without a license issued by the gold board. Tisiano, entim pon for gold into them. Do ya 1 blade or 1 pound, entim fon to them. Abra Sami for more license. Now, this is the Ghana we have voted for. This is the reset we voted for.
Okay.
This is the change we voted for. Ghana has now been handed into 5 people. And they are going to manage Ghana. Yehu bida. But oya 48 months. Ye chum yaroko. Oya 4 years. Ye chum yaroko.
Ye 3 months ago.
Yes.
Ye 45.
Ye tiane December be the Christmas. Yes. Or once on what? So NDC government, if Ghanaians does not rise up and show them their red teeter, NDC government will take Ghana for granted.
Okay.
Because on every section, every sector, they are failed as a party.
Thank you so much, Dr. Frederick Boahinen Autininkan, a member of the NPP Regional Communications Team. Some 37 minutes gone past 5. Maybe Edri, ma Emi Ahumani Tumuna, Afrefo Tiefo Ahwefo nso entimi emfa omadwenkyere emra besraw. Unya akonya na oba, lower the volume on your radio set. Now I have a clearer conversation. And here also, every radio no so. Phone no ade afre no ye peke o pe. One ye enkasa through the mobile phone. 0248071174. 0248071174. Hello, good evening.
Accra.
Ejatibu mayentie wanyumri.
Papa Makodia.
Nyame adom.
Mamisha na misha ni afrede. Na misha ni kama chema untu. Nafi na yabo ma wasia. Ana ona boko gene chema basi. Akwa tezi agana na one president Muhammad Peso chese. Obeka esikafo nyina adu fofo. Was a practical pa the annual vote. After you President Oman Mpuntuo mekase and I find him mekase even if you for go the bobo Oman San Krano. Omo de mna be di Oman chiche fru Oman San. Cause the cap is a bit near see. Na God ni Ghana he fofo. Kaya yanga se yana na otun 40 kokoso. So be chance ya no ma bobo ni nta. Chance ya pamro mo de ba no. Akra what is secretary of Mr. Car Capital? Who to be lances in the GBA apart from that? Over lances office. Number lances would that I mean Nana Kabibi. One Ghana for a catch. Musha Muye, the come was a good father, best of my Dimuntia, and I have Grafon Camuno.
Okay.
For what Grafon and I Camuno. No man care. If you're not Papa, next time. All right,
yeah, that's it. Hello, good evening.
Osi.
Orabo Kwapia into you.
Messi Anyan Sasabonsa Mudupu Sumbonsa Mambana and one Papa no Sonkate. Obaka incoming national chairman. Chairman won to me in a incoming president for 2020, Dr. Baumia, no honorable Kobina, me and the lawyer and the copy the promise. Men at work. One of the same video na oyem papa ko jakwa na ise buto ni ya de no na min tumbu kasan ko tum for citizen sa osi yes I'm a American there second coming of your mama or trade in any box site na odima na bread na na do beje magana fun obaji na ade item de say sia na bread na Ghana prime minister item I'm in the way to walk on minus or what China. One naba. One naba. I shall one. Mudo Koluku. Where you not Kolukum? What's one to be that? Since you are 107 minus where Chinese go. In the way the port one go. No, she anchored them. Osi, share. I bring beer Macade. And this would not do Papa Magana. I bring beer Macade. So what can they do you if you don't show me do your present Kuyan Majaba? Let's say President Mama and Tina Kwane down.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Hello, good evening.
Oh, Osi,
yes, sir.
The father was riding count.
On council,
just for you. Now, Menkia, the incoming national chairman won't be back for Pessoa JY. Na mitumi ebome to hongewe na mekano na menchia Dr. Pablochi apuna Takoradi entry na lawyers to aboama and I'm going to chama this men at two economists to penetrate na minia enokraye ba Ghana for do na midisa in one minister yes omwenya second coming of unipa step on shedan kino mine and as is here one small boy mechanics I am able to here, but in who is committed and through any new ma or moka emfa kwem kwana aji or mine afa. And one no small boy now or no to war. As one no be my board to one neighbor shemra. Ediama or mine is or mine good in this casemina. Obian fan so meaning so is Tabay, my young parliament. A young a baby as a swam with Mana, Samrana or Madiat. A young years are in Mini Sembra we put here. A baby or my gun.
Good board, Mrandia, Ajia to present Mamma than Sasha, as your crowd. Mamma
than Sasha, and Mamma or your second bonzam. Yamenka.
Modemo. Second bonzam. Hello, good evening. Okay. When to be in 0248071174 0248071174. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
What for the baby are free?
I can say can you're from Papa Salai.
You where?
Oh, Iska. Oh, there. Oh, did you mamma? Yes, I am Mr. Bishop. One was if we are. Why?
Amen.
Never back with Kumasi by any way in Accra. Oh, Kumasi, me tell him to know a program. We are feeling Accra. No problem. Book out.
Abu Prao has it. Yanena.
Minimum, Mimhunica, Mamhuna,
Yanena.
Mihuna Shepa. I tell you, Omani woman, MPP, NDC, Umilibra, the Mayo, Minamacatio. Omano, I say, Auto Star, you're very Tributina. Mamma on the echo. National, you be see any piano. Inshallah.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. Papa 0248071174 0248071174. Yeah, be a homana to Muntino. Obetimi afra baso na watimi de wadwenkyere enso etimi ababetai enkoma yedin fiduam hase no enso ejiro so far gold board no PMMC emprempre kasai womu ni hobium adani gold board tip jo adwuma womo eso womo hero na gold board no asha sia oyo no tino ya hwe anim se President John Dramani Mahama ebere assign this amije fit 2 gold board so no act as a PMMC director mboa aha tiro ya hwe anim so ebere assign no 2 the gold board na fi entiasia so atimi aye adwuma yie ankasa enso ewo ho 0248071174 0248071174 doc obi anyamba e die yentoa yenkomo ne so etire no President Mahama gold board hwan say okay ba kwa ba hello good evening.
Good evening.
Of our di be free fi
the from agency make us free Christia
yo agency yentie wanwumre
pa she tembiana make us say we are be man na wale weyere na weyere no so oni suban wa boy gaman weja no na chire beluvo be pa chaw na usa ede ne ba maza eno no dia ebe ha papa disable dia pa na makwanye do bi eso ye ne ma ka service ya ebe ma Ghana for who say akufu eba no be bibi idimedia the tibia embanasa.
Okay. Yes, so yeah, that's it. Very well. Doc, my intio, you to us in your yes, sir.
Now, today, Messi, I can. There's nothing we can do because they will say that it is within the confines of the law.
Doc, so what do you hello, good evening.
Hello, good afternoon.
The Bacho Udime be afraid.
Oh, from Nana Pempem, Castle Airport Ridge.
The Bacho intio.
I was in the first time I'm from a program or so. Only Osin.
Yes, sir.
But the minimum wire. Now, Mama office no, Mama Kukuska, what? You have done a great job. You have done a great job. When it sound won't to me for no, I have to prepare a party for you. This because you have done a great job. Mahama, Ghana for no. I don't know. Sir, Mahama pa to me agina abontie disantro kase pa nipa woni wodi kan kase. Ontumi ongrema no ho. Kana for short memory. Kana for say na nipa say aso adan ho dwabro ni. Wa ba ke kansan sama trosa de be win power. God expose him. That's it.
Yenso that's it. Nana that's it pa. Doc, yentio.
Osi asam kura na nka mpada mkasa ho nso mpo ye Tarison.
Okay, me ba yemfa we na yenko. Hello, good evening.
Any another say?
Yes, wa dom ye ho ye mpacho wudi ba bi afrefi.
Yo, we dey maybe some question be no pe.
Na ye frau say?
Your friend Mr. Eric.
Okay, yentio we.
Amla MPP from Nakuku saying
MPP na ndan kwakufu ado esi form no.
Aha.
Na 3,100.
Ana akwade ba no so betumi say say.
Wo bar no say wo de be cost 6,500. Sisi ano wo se ba bi agina na gira nya de a wo tum.
Radio agofo. Radio agofo mobo. Agofo. The power of the board sort memory. So the question start. Let's share it.
I was saying, you know,
yeah, then I go pass.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's self free. Dog.
Osi. Sisi enim there say bosomuso. Na say prepaid net to 100 cedis. Sisi 15 cedis abakam.
Yes.
Osi say to 200 cedis bosoma. Sisi and 30 cedis abakam.
That's right.
Osi say to 300 cedis a month. 45 cedis abakam. Osi say to 500 cedis 73 almost 74 75 cedis abakam.
That's right.
Set to 1,000 Ghana. Osi say 145 cedis wabakam in a month. Set to 2,000 in a month. Sisi ano almost 300 cedis no baba kan every month. Set to 3,000 a month. Osi say about 3,450 to almost 450 no baba kan.
Yeah.
Set to 5,000 a month. 750 no baba kan. Osi so oye yel kan damade increment no aba na bi obi emfa ne serious. But I'm saying bosom no say to 200 since 30 cedis no abaka. So count them 30 cedis no. Or 3 months be about to move. So one to mumpa the whole year no. I best spend the extra 360 Ghana cedis on electricity tariffs. So one to mumpa. No say 3 months be our bottom. 3 months your bottom.
Yeah.
Now obviously the NPP and the Ghana kwa IMF or IMF conditionalities. And in the IMF, Walama Ghana $350 million.
Yes.
Aha. But look at what NDC government is doing to us. In the NDC government, you know, no performance in 100 days, you know. And kwa performance be anke expected and kwa be 3 years old. But the 100 days, you know. At the NDC government order your Ghana for in 100 days, you know. Or you're very serious. Electricity tariffs, security, I say. I'm a workers 10% increment. Taxes are edaba. She says ya galam say na gold board ya yele kan wasemi. Ni nyina NDC government. Aba bone na sisi ya ye. Ya no bone ye nye de yente NPP asem. Na ya kwoto aba. Edama John Dramani Mahama and NDC. Sisi adam 30 cedis no. And I'm going to bet him that to BBA.
Yes.
But the boss saw that to prepaid.
That's right.
And the boss saw that to prepaid. So NDC government has deceived Ghana on a level a yehuda. And made them say a kwano war. But surely you would do.
All right.
And meaning that this month, you know, 28 to the 1st, there's Galamsey demonstration going on in Accra.
That's right.
And I'm entreating every Ghanaian be to join. At the NDC government worked on you. This time no so nye. Nenima and that there's NPP Nibia Ocho Rest Well. Jenana ni Facebook Ocho Rest Well. And him there when you know quarter. No I'm 100,000 cedis bail.
Yeah.
Na me hu video bia tamanana na do ye president no. demonstration bi NDC for chant the radio kun Nana Akufo-Addo mayen no chede
o se kum Nana Addo mayen radio kum Nana Addo mayen o say o maino o say o maino o say o maino kum Nana Addo mayen.
So this is what they do to Nana Addo. Now say 100 days in NDC. Assembialo Bijina do onintino to nyom dam di tia Nana Addo danko Akufo-Addo. Be somewhere there under 90 days. Abba him for na NDC government 1 year west. Him for no 1 year west. Ain't no more the Ghanaians or especially NDC who apologize to Nana Addo danko Akufo-Addo 1 point or the other.
Okay.
And the initial all
right.
2028, you force the government to leave the Jubilee House and release Ghana back to MPP.
All right.
Because surely we have been better managers when it comes to the economy.
All right. Thank you.
NDC.
Thank you so much. Dr. Frederick Boahen, a member of the NPP Regional Communications Team. Yada se papa tuacha owadema MPP amayoku me me de me maka say you come on okay mboa okay
osi mekai
okay
mekai
we the first time baby ansuo nka
osi
edru wa obi try nhade ye be bu nipa de what
osi
aha ejiri dog me da se me dey Osikani Frimpong Manso ye na team ni nyina ase adom bedum ye ne a wo chena ye nhia na ye ntoa so. Good evening, we are out of here. News at 6 up next.